Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to go through some of the different types of Power BI products or tools. This will be mainly covering the terminologies of Power BI. So if you have come across this terminology, what is a Power BI mobile, what is a Power BI service, what is a Power BI Pro and so forth, this video is going to explain you what these terminologies are, what are the differences between all this and which one you should be using it ideally. So without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so the first things first, what are the Power BI licenses that are available for you to download? Now, the first one that you have is the Power BI desktop license. This is a free version of the Power BI which you can download and install on your local machine or on your computer. The second most common one is the Power BI Pro license. Then we have the Power BI Premium license, and we have the Power BI Embedded. I wouldn't call this embedded license, but I'll explain you what this actually means. So you'll probably have the main three ones, which is the Desktop, Pro, and Premium. So let's go into the in-depth of these types of license that is available. Now I'm going to start with the last one because these are going to be the least bothered one that you should be concerned about. So let's just take that off. Now the first one is the Power BI Embedded license. This basically allows you to embed your Power BI items, which are the reports, dashboards, tiles, etc., in your own web application or in a particular website. This actually provides an extensive library of data connectors, APIs, and fully documented SDKs. So if you love Power BI and you want to embed this Power BI reports that you have available onto your own web applications or onto your own website, then you can opt for this option. Next we have is the Power BI Premium license. This is specifically designed for large-scale enterprise Power BI developments. It provides dedicated capacity and hardware resources rather than relying on Microsoft shared capacity. So if you have a Power BI Pro license, you would be using a shared resource in order to have your workspaces or your reports on a particular server. With the Power BI Premium, you'll have your own dedicated hardware resources. Just more onto the Power BI Premium, the license is not per user like you would find it on a free or on a desktop Power BI Pro. Rather, it provides a dedicated unit of capacity for all users in the organization. So you would be purchasing this license as a bulk depending on the number of users that you require in the organization. Now the premium plan starts at $4,995 a month per dedicated resources, and it does not include the cost of licensing for individual Power BI Pro for each user in your organization, meaning that you would only be buying this as a dedicated set of resources. If you want to purchase a Power BI Pro licensing, you will have to purchase it in addition of this for each user in your organization. Next one, which is the popular license, is the Power BI Pro license. Now this is a full version of the Power BI, offering the ability to build dashboards, reports, tiles, and unlimited viewing and sharing of your reports. The main difference between a Power BI Pro against a Power BI desktop or free version is the fact that you can share the data, reports, and dashboard with users, and also with Power BI Pro you have the ability to create an app-based workspace. So this is the main difference between a Power BI Pro and a Power BI desktop or Power BI free version of it. Now, even though you will have a Power BI Pro version, the Power BI desktop works hand in hand with the Power BI Pro. Let me explain you on this. So the next one is the Power BI desktop. This is a free version of it, and this version allows you to install and run Power BI reports and design Power BI reports on your own local machine. It also provides you some of the basic features of Power BI and also enables you to connect to over 70 data sources. So sort of the Power BI Pro will give you a full version of it, something which I will explain later on, but the Power BI Desktop will give you basic features and it will allow you to connect to over 70 data sources. So what is the difference between the Power BI Desktop and the Power BI Pro? Now I'm not gonna put this as a surprise for you, so I'm just gonna throw it in my presentation. So these are the differences that you'll see. Now please allow me to break it down for you. Now with the Power BI Desktop version, you are getting 1 GB of data storage against the Pro, in which you will be getting 10 GB of data limit. You have a daily data refresh on your Power BI Desktop. However, with the Power BI Pro, your data are refreshed on an hourly basis. Now, some of these features are available only in the Pro. You will not be able to have this feature on the desktop. One of these is the ability to share the data set, the dashboards, the reports with the other Power BI Pro user. You won't be able to share any reports on the Power BI Desktop version. And you also have the ability to create the app workspaces using the Power BI Pro. If you don't understand what this is, do not worry, just subscribe to my channel and I will be teaching you step by step on what all this means. I can't cover all in this one video, so just bear with me. I will be releasing videos on these terminologies and how to use or how to go along this as well. Next is the ability that you can set up email subscriptions on your Power BI Pro. So if you want a report to be, you can set up alerts, so you can set up email subscriptions on those particular reports. So rather than going onto the report and viewing it daily, it can be sent to you via an email. You can also set up an alert where if it comes to a particular value, it will send you an alert. So these are some of the amazing features, and like I said, do not worry, we will go through this in the journey of this Power BI learning tutorial. The next Power BI Pro feature that you will see is the ability to embed the Power BI visuals in apps such as Power Apps, in your SharePoint, or even in your Microsoft Teams, and many other apps that you'll see. Now, the Power BI Desktop comes free. On the other hand, you will need to purchase your Power BI Pro, which is going to be $9.99 per month. Now, what is a Power BI service? A Power BI service is a cloud-based service where users view and interact with reports. Report designers use Power BI Desktop application to actually publish these Power BI reports to the service, from which the users in the service can edit the reports and create visuals based on the existing data model and share it across the users. So just like how I said, the Power BI Desktop and the Power BI Pro goes actually hand in hand. This is what I mean. You can start off designing your report on the Power BI Desktop. Then once you're done with that, you can upload that on your workspace, which is only available in the Power BI Pro version. And once you upload that on the workspace, you are having a cloud-based service. The workspace runs on a Power BI service, which is a cloud-based service from which the users will be connecting on in order to view your reports. So you will design your reports on a Power BI Desktop, but you will upload your reports on a service platform, on a cloud-based service platform, from which the users will use your report and create different sorts of visuals based on the existing data models that you have initially created, and then they can share it against the users. And yeah, there you go. So that's the last point. So the report designers actually use the Power BI Desktop to create reports, and then they use the Power BI service, which is a cloud platform, to distribute these reports across the users and create their own sets of visual reports as they can. Before I continue with the next slide, I just wanted to show you the Power BI workspace and the Power BI service platform. So this is my Power BI account, as you can see over here, and these are some of the standard apps that are available for you to download. And so this is actually a Power BI service, or you can say Power BI. And within the Power BI, you'll see you have your workspaces over here. So this is what it actually means. So you use the Power BI desktop to design your report, upload it on this workspace, and you can share it on you can create a workspace and share it within the group. And what they can do is they can further modify those reports using that existing data model and create all sorts of visuals as the like. So let's go back to our last concept. Now the last one that we have is what is a Power BI mobile. So a Power BI mobile apps are applications that run on your mobile or on your tablet devices, which allows you to view your Power BI reports and dashboards at the palm of your hand. The Power BI service is used to create dashboards, and later it can be viewed on a mobile device. Just note that you cannot create or edit reports on a Power BI mobile. It's only available for you to actually view the reports in the palm of your hand. So if you're going to a meeting or something, and if you want to view the data, that's only what you can do. Other than that, all the reports needs to be designed on your Power BI desktop or on your Power BI service, in which you can create the dashboards. So guys, just in summary, you will use a Power BI desktop in order to create your reports, or in order to modify your reports that is already been created. Once you have done your report creation, you will going to upload that on your Power BI Pro, on your Power BI Pro workspace, in which you can share those reports. Once you have uploaded that on your Power BI workspace, and the Power BI Pro is running through a cloud-based service, which is called the Power BI service. So this is where you would be actually running your Pro features, or running the entire full features of it. Now using the Power BI service, you can actually create a dashboard from which you can view your dashboards via a Power BI mobile app. There you go guys, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If so, please do give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.